I'm Callum Matthews and I'm the founder of Stride Athletics. So the Athlete Springboard was created to give athletes in between the sort of professional and amateur stage of their careers that platform to progress to the professional side of the sport. I think it's really important because they need backed pretty much. There's obviously not a lot of financial support and things in athletics, so having the opportunities to allow the athletes to remove the thought process of and the worry of money and having things like kit, media, marketing opportunities given to them, and working with them to allow them to basically just think about the running or the jumping or the throwing or whatever discipline they do, and taking away a lot of the sort of like the ball and chain, so to speak.
I think everyone needs that little bit of help, isn't it? It's just bridging the gap. A lot of athletes are on their own so much. For us to be able to sort of be there in some shape or form, I think is really important for anyone. I'm Stefan and I'm the store manager at Achilles Heel. All the athletes are like independent souls all out there on their own doing their thing. And we're very much the same. We're an independent store. We don't have a big massive network. It's just us. So it's kind of passing on our way of doing things and just saying, well, we can help you out with kit and really basic stuff, to be honest. You kind of want to focus just on your training, knowing that, right, I don't need to worry about, oh, well, these shoes are getting dead. When am I going to get my next pair of shoes? It's just there. And I think that's what sort of the pros have, but normal Joes don't really get that. So it's just, I think it's just a really good idea. So it's great to be involved in that.
Athletics can be quite difficult in the sense of it as an individual sport a lot of times, so like you don't really get the opportunity to sort of create that sort of team atmosphere and basically allowing athletes to sort of create bonds with people they probably wouldn't really maybe be able to. Hopefully makes them a lot more sort of comfortable in a team atmosphere and environment where they can go to people, both athletes and their peers, but also that sort of support network that we've allowed to introduce in terms of the media, marketing, nutrition, psychology, strength sort of thing, and just creating a sort of bigger support network of people there available for them.
That's absolutely fine, right? So if you use this as like your anchor point, so if you get them in contact.
Have you purged it, Meg?
For what?
Purged it.
Oh, so the best, before you start, you do that. Throw in the back. You're great too now. You're all in yours. Like I'm gonna teach us pen.
Just clean this before I get told off again.
Match point.
Whoa, that was
I'm Jeffrey Webster and I work in sports psychology. So I work with a number of different individual athletes, teams and organizations, predominantly to enhance performance and cater for health and well-being. I believe that psychology is important for everyone. So I work with a range of athletes from Olympic level down to people just starting out in their sport. But the athletes on the Springboard program for sure are going through a really important time, and maybe some would call it a transition in their lives where they're looking to transition from that amateur status to professional. Not only that, they are often transitioning from school to university or university to work alongside trying to turn professional and working towards elite level goals that a lot of professionals and fully funded athletes in their position are equally working towards. And from an individual point of view, whenever I've worked with the Springboard athletes one-to-one, it's been more individualized. So they've come to me with certain work-ons or things that they would like to develop and improve And we've come up with an individualized plan and work towards that continuously.
Obviously from our side, like we don't want to put pressure on them, we want to sort of take that pressure off of them and allow them to go out and sort of compete. But obviously everyone's human, you know what I mean? Everyone's sort of got internal sort of thoughts and expectations for themselves, and they probably do find that in some capacity. So it's nice to, like, again, we had Jeffrey Webster, who's obviously really well known in the athletics scene for sports psychology, has been brilliant with the guys and done a lot of workshops, and hopefully sort of allowed the guys to sort of like realise there's no expectation and pressure on them on our side, and just go out and enjoy the sport and have fun and do what they love.
Actually wore. Are you just filming it?
Sorry, I was getting the bag.
Do you know these are my pathway shoes?
Are they?
Yeah, I used to train them just in his like loft for
just
50 years. Yeah, so obviously he's an Olympian himself, British record holder. I really like the charcoal colour.
It looks good.
The jacket's my favourite thing.
I see the back there as well. There's the back of them.
Oh, that's sick.
Nice one.
It's got an IKEA bag in the shops. To make it a bit quirky. Bit arty.
Home video
Put
time.
Miguel in the bag and we'll hold it.
How are you feeling, Mr. Stride?
Fantastic.
So, Mr. Achilles heel.
Oh, wonderful. Could be better.
I'd like to think with obviously working with the guys that have been on the programme, like between us creating the media and having the personalities that we've got, like we've obviously opened up doors, and hopefully in the future we open up further doors with brands to like collab and work together. And obviously Ron Hill have been really kind and invest to the athlete Springboard, which was really generous and obviously very much appreciated, and I know the guys all love the vest, so hopefully that can be the first step in sort of working with brands to obviously back the guys and build that relationships further.
So, I've just received a very exciting parcel. It is the new Stride X Ron Hill, X Achilles Heel, X Athlete Springboard racing kit. Look at that. We've got ones for everyone in the Athlete Springboard and then a couple other pairs just for promo. And I've started to open one here. I should have saved it for the video, but I got too excited. Oh my god. Look at that. Oh, and the gradient's perfect as well. It took me so long to get that the right colour. Oh, look at that beauty. That looks so good.
Oh! Guys,
Rufta Cinematic Tennis. First sip of the drip. Excited for arriving in Paris.
what's yes in French?
Oui.
Oui. I was going to say si, is that Spanish?
Don't know how long we're going to survive at this. City of love.
And it's not Glasgow, baby.
Oi. Oi.
How was your flight, boss man?
Alright, played 3 games of Football Manager, won all 3,
Solid.
can't complain. Just trying to get an Uber now.
What's it saying?
Not much.
Yeah, no. Gotta get a good grip on it.
On top of the kit, we've also taken the guys all the way to race in Paris and Vienna this year, which is a really cool opportunity. I think it was a lot of time, or one of the first times that a lot of them have raced abroad. Lydia's fallen asleep. How are you going to be in this?
Is this thing on? Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Paris. Here we are, Fast 5000 coming on Saturday. Excited to speak some French, eat some snails, and film some running. Review of the day so far.
That's not bad. Lydia and Jeff both ran PBs.
Yeah,
I got a hot dog.
nice.
Managed to go a first run in 4 weeks pain free, so
What more could you want?
exactly. Just Rangers to win the league and we're fine.
What did you say the last bit?
Rangers to win the league.
Little
Translation still not there, mate. Yeah.
Meg, you saw the track for the first time. How are you feeling for tonight?
Yeah, I'm excited. Looks like a good track.
Nice.
Should be fun. I'm excited for it to get a bit darker and hopefully the
Yeah.
atmosphere builds even more. But
The
yeah,
lights.
yeah, it should be good.
What I have found really pleasing to see from a group point of view is the connection between them all. Again, like I'd said, they've got this shared identity. They're at similar stages of their career. They share similar highs, similar lows, and it's been really great just to witness the growth of the communication, their cohesiveness, and how they can learn from each other in the group work and the environments that they find themselves in.
What does it feel like in terms of an experience travelling abroad to race?
It's really exciting, but it also puts a bit of an extra focus on the race because you're coming all this way to race, but which can make you feel a little bit more stressed or pressured towards the performance, but we're here with a nice group of people, so that adds a nice element of kind of relaxing and takes your mind off the race. It's more nice.
Very close.
I was so panicking right there. I was so busy. I was like, just close my eyes.
We opened applications last year. We had over 250 applications, I think it was, and so many successful athletes applied for it. And it was about trying to narrow it down to basically create that team atmosphere and who would fit in well to it and sort of harmonise together, as silly as that sounds.
I cramped up afterwards.
This year's intake's been brilliant. They're all really pally, they're really friendly, they've all gone really well. You've also got characters like Miguel and Jacob and stuff like that who are like basically, I think, brothers separated at birth pretty much. They're so similar. So it's nice having like bringing personality to it, but also having a sort of seriousness and real sort of different personalities that sort of play off one another. So I think obviously like Sarah and Jacob are moving on next year into the intake, so the two athletes we'll bring in need to sort of add to the team atmosphere and stuff like that and make sure we're pulling in the same direction and everyone's on the same page, and just making sure that although we're getting good athletes, they're also humble human beings and nice people, and it's they agree with what we're doing with Stride and we agree with what they want to do sort of thing, and everyone pulls in the same direction.
Looking back at this last year, what would you say you're most proud of?
That's a good question. I'm obviously proud of like everyone that's been involved with it and stuff, and it's been great to see them grow, like I said, but seeing that hard work sort of come to fruition in terms of competition results, and obviously watching Sarah and Alessandro at British Champs was incredible, and obviously came as quite a shock, to be honest, for you and I when we were there for you, and like, yeah, obviously getting told to calm down in the mix zone when Sarah won was pretty funny looking back, but I think obviously just Alessandro instead of winning British Championships, Hannah going to double Scottish champion, Jacob, Andrew and Meg all coming back from injuries sort of thing and building up to next year has been really good, and then obviously seeing Sarah signing for New Balance, which was the big main aim of the Athlete Springboard, to allow athletes to sort of progress onto that next step, and Sarah's basically grabbed the opportunity with both hands and allowed it to progress, so that's been really cool and rewarding, I think, just for Sarah but also for us, you know what I mean, because it feels like the hard work's been sort of worthwhile in a sense.
All right, we are here with Alessandro Scanini, the British champion over long jump. Must be buzzing with that performance.
Aye, absolutely buzzing, unreal. Been thinking about it for a couple of years, and I think I've manifested it the last whole week. So, yeah, glad I did it.
You couldn't ask for a better sort of display of what can happen. Obviously, great athletes are great athletes, and so it would be lovely to think that, hey, maybe there is some element that we can help calm their minds so that they can go out and do their job. And it's just brilliant to see. And I think for the athletes that maybe didn't get that level of success that are within the group, it shows them that they're doing the right stuff and they're in the right place. So that's absolutely fantastic. Absolutely fantastic.
In the athletes we've had in this past year, what sort of growth have you seen in terms of just like confidence or sporting ability? Have you noticed any kind of changes in any of the athletes?
Confidence is a massive one, I think. Even bringing them in for the first time in the photo shoot and stuff like that, and seeing how nervous some of them were in front of the camera, to obviously just seen Sarah tonight and posing in front of the camera, and then Andrews went from doesn't want to be in front of the camera to pulling all sorts in front of it, and yeah, it's been nice to see them grow and obviously become more comfortable in themselves and confident in both their athletic ability, but also their sort of out with the sport in terms of their personal confidence and things, and being a bit more assured of themselves and feeling that they're comfortable enough to open up to both us and the people that are supporting the Athlete Springboard. And yeah, it's been really rewarding to watch.
Sarah! That could be dangerous.
Also, I want to wear this jacket, but I've worn it outside, so it's a little muddy on the back.
Oh, no, that's okay.
So
it's on the back,
can you just go in the front?
Yeah. You can Photoshop it if need be.
Thanks.
Why are you doing that?
Get the New Balance in.
Spotlight.
We're doing a collab, Callum, are we?
Yeah.
We don't just work on our block starts whenever our block starts aren't good. We work on our block starts all the time to ensure that they are as good as possible. And for me, that would be the same when it comes to sports psychology. We don't just work on confidence when our confidence is low. We work on confidence consistently so that we can really be proactive and build that confidence and continuously train that confidence, navigating through training and competition.
I met with Stephen from Achilles Heel today, and we're speaking about next year and the next intake and stuff like that, and obviously looking to see what we can do, and really want to back the guys next year if the Commonwealth Games come into town and things. I feel like it'd be a massive opportunity, and if the 6 guys there, there's potential for probably all of them to try and chase the Commonwealth Games standards. I know that would be a massive moment for them individually, but also Stride as a collective, and we'd sum up exactly what we're trying to do with it, so fingers crossed.